Sorry for that massive jump there. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic with me, Darth Swipe, and our lovely hostess, Cordial. I was supposed to be going to Belsavis, like I said in the last episode, but yet again, just like Alderaan, Fraps died on me, as in not letting me become the planet. So basically, this is what happened. Garza told us to head to Belsavis in order to rescue a set of Republic pilots who had been falsely accused. Well, I mean, they actually didn't do it, but they were framed into doing it, into bombing a settlement full of Imperial civilians, which the pilots believed was just an Imperial base headed by a Sith Lord, which in fact wasn't. So High Command sent them to Belsavis to live the rest of their days in imprisonment. But the time has come to set them free because we need them for the war. So Garza sent Cordial to get them. It wasn't that easy though. She had to go speak to a guard captain. She couldn't get her in touch with the commanding officer of the squad, but he managed to get her in contact with the executive officer, who was under fire from Imperials. So Cordial stole some med packs from some of the more violent prisoners and went in to save them. And then after that, the XO got her in contact with one of the other pilots who could get in contact with the commanding officer. But first, in order to open up comms, she had to help out with one of their missions with some of the other pilots who were a bit jumpy because they offered to help guard one of the more dangerous prisoners on the planet. Oh, sorry, I was reading the text. Anyway, after helping the pilots escort their dangerous prisoner to a more secure cell, Cordial went back and got in contact with not only the executive officer who was standing there, but also had open comms with the commanding officer, who asked her for her help in the high security section. But unfortunately, as Cordial managed to get to the high security section after taking out some Imperial commandos, the commanding officer wasn't there. The two pilots that were standing there said he'd gone after the Sith Lord who framed him and put him there in the first place. But as Cordial caught up with the commander, he was under attack by the Sith Lord and force-choked and thrown into a pit with a rancor in it. The commanding officer told Cordial to leave him and go after the Sith, but Cordial refused, fighting off the rancor to save the commanding officer's life. After that, they got off the planet. Cordial got a debrief with Garza, and Garza told him that Jaxo had been captured by the Imperials and taken to a secret facility, and that's where we are now. We're about to go to rescue Sergeant Jaxo, but first, a couple of things need to do. Firstly, we have an email. It's from the commanding officer back on Belsavis, back in action. Major, we've just received the official word Daggerring has been cleared for combat duty. Just leaving Belsavis put the men's morale through the roof. Now they're dancing and cheering across the flight deck. Even Toby can't keep them disciplined. We're going to give the imps more trouble than they've ever seen. That's all because of you. And he said there's a bit of money. Thanks, man. Now there's the second thing we need to do is talk to companions. So let's go for the worst one first. Hello, Tano Dick.
I have to tell you, boss, I'm impressed. I wasn't sure I'd like coming back to the army, but it's worked out great. Mostly thanks to you.
I'm just lucky to have a good team.
Can't have a good crew without a good boss, sir. I've worked with a lot of people over the years. Stupid, greedy people I cut loose as soon as I could. But you, actually useful. Even taught me a thing or two in a fight. That's a nice change.
I'd hope the Republic's best squad would be an improvement.
All I'm saying is that I never thought this would be the place for me. But it is. Come on, let's get back to that war I keep hearing about.
He wants to talk some more bollocks.
Found our first customer, boss. An Alderaanian noble named Albrecht.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He was into Magrin for quite a few credits. Once I work out the final details, it's all ours.
I don't want any part of this, Vic.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, no.
If you're not in, the whole thing falls apart. You'd be throwing away a huge opportunity for both of us. I don't like missing opportunities, boss.
You're in Havoc Squad, Vic. The best in the Republic. I won't put up with this.
Then you're an idiot.
No, you're an
Guess I'll have
idiot.
to find someone else to work this with.
No. You are an idiot. Gaza told you no more swindling. As soon as I get my report in, you're getting kicked out of the army again. Ah, I haven't talked to this guy in a while. What's up, you?
What led you to sign up for the army? Havoc isn't gonna stop until the Empire's history.
That was a good chat, man. Good chat. Who's next? Ah, our lovely friend Sergeant Dawn. What's up? No, Lieutenant Dawn now, sorry.
Sir, I was just going over a research article I've been writing for the Armed Forces Medical Science Journal. I'm a bit nervous about it, actually. I've never had an article published in the journal. It's quite prestigious.
I've never seen you do a bad job at anything, Ilara. Your article's sure to impress them.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. I may not hear back for some time. There's quite a bit of writing in the medical field at the moment. One of the side effects of wartime. I'll just have to wait and see. Sir, I'm afraid I need to request a brief leave of absence. It's Kaylor. He's attempting to exploit a loophole in Investigative Appeals Process subsection 4 in order to reopen his inquiry without new cause.
I think it's time to introduce that scumbag to the roomier end of an airlock.
That won't be necessary. I'm not going to give Kaylor the time to carry his supposed investigation any further. I'm going to Coruscant. I have every message, every report, every call recorded. It's time to demonstrate to Kaylor's superiors exactly what his supposed service to the Republic has accomplished.
I'll come with you. With my word backing you up, you can't fail.
You're very kind to offer, sir, but I need to handle this myself. Bringing a war hero along would seem like a diversionary tactic. I'll return as quickly as possible. Sir, I am ordered to report that I, Ilara Dawn, personnel number 22795, am no longer classified as a person of concern. The Personnel Division of the Army of the Galactic Republic has declared that I am to be treated as a fully protected legal citizen, effective immediately.
You beat him, Ilara. You're free.
That I am, sir. Kaylor never saw it coming. When I exercised my right under Service Code 1 to an immediate personnel hearing, he was literally speechless. I demonstrated documentation for every moment of his pointless investigation. Once the man-hours and expenditures were totaled, it came to thousands of credits wasted in wartime.
I assume Kaelor won't be working for Personnel Division anymore?
I'm not privy to his employment status, but I suspect you're right. I still can't believe this day has finally come. The suspicion, the reservations, the endless questions. They've been a part of my life for so long. But no more. I am a citizen of the Galactic Republic.
It's great to see this happening for you.
Thank you so much. I've never felt prouder to be serving the Republic. Let's return to the front lines. I want to go back to doing my part.
Hoorah.
Time to get this ship moving.
I'll prepare my equipment, sir.
Hey, that's good. She managed to get out of there. I want to break free. Is this conversation with Jorgan going to be a controversial one in terms of my headcanon, or is it just going to be a nice, simple one?
I may have been wrong about you.
Oh?
Takes a lot to lead a squad like Havoc. Wasn't convinced you had it in you. Thought you were inexperienced, untested. But you've got good instincts. Turned out to be a first-class leader.
Hey, thanks, but it was mainly my mum who helped me along the way, but now that I am the commander of Havoc Squad, I can accept that.
That means a lot coming from you, Jorgan.
I just call it like I see it. I'll admit, that business on Ord Mantell still irks me. But it landed me in the most elite squad in the Republic, under one of the finest commanders I've served with. So I can't complain too much.
Only one of. I'll take it then.
Attention all Havoc personnel. I'm instating some mandatory downtime effective immediately. So, get out, have fun. That's an order. There. Thought a little RR might do the squad some good.
Okay, now this one's a
I also figured a
controversial
little
one.
alone time would do us some good.
This is a controversial one in terms of headcanon, but like I said at the start of this playthrough, I will be doing all the class romances, so I've got to do it.
Now that's the kind of initiative I like to see in a man.
Yeah? How's this for initiative?
He's kissing my nose!
Well, that was productive. Very relaxing. I'll have to schedule more R&R time for the squad. A lot more.
Oh, giggity. Controverse! Now let's go talk to someone I absolutely adore, and you will too. I love talking to this guy. Robot.
Sir, I found information on weapons projects that Colonel Rebus was involved in. Would you like to hear about them?
Ha ha!
What's Colonel Rebus been up to?
Most recently, Colonel Rebus was involved in the Gauntlet superweapon that we so skillfully destroyed. He's had a hand in many other projects over the past 18 years. The Blight Matrix, the Galactophage, subjugation droids, even the plasm resource.
Huh?
Supposedly, he even designed a device that could permanently block hyperlanes, though the project was scrapped due to power limitations.
Rebus sounds like an experienced mass murderer.
It's unlikely that anyone in the galaxy has more experience in this field than Rebus. Once his new project enters the testing phase, we will stand a much better chance of locating Rebus himself. I will report to you as soon as I know more.
Yeah. He doesn't know more yet, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video short. I just thought I'd ease us back into this thing. Just do an easy video for this session, because the next mission is going to be more than likely a long one. I don't want to be overboard, so... Next time we're going to save Sergeant Jack, so until then...